Hello everybody and welcome to the fourth video for area and perimeter of rectangles. Following on from the last video, can you work out the length, width and perimeter of these two shapes? Pause the video here to give yourself more time. As we know from rectangles, the area is the length times the width, but with a square all the sides are the same size. So let's call the length and the width A. So now we have the area is equal to A times A, or A squared. And we know the area is 25 centimetres squared, so A squared equals 25. Now to find A, we can do it the long-winded way by finding which number times itself is equal to 25. And if we write them all down, we'll find that 5 times 5 is 25. So A is 5. However, this method won't work when the numbers get more complicated, so a better way to work this out is to take the square root of both sides. So we have the square root of 25 is equal to the square root of A squared. Now if you type in the square root of 25 on your calculator, you'll get 5, and the square root and the squared of A cancel each other out, so you just get A. So A is equal to 5 centimetres. And because all the sides are equal in a square, we now have enough information to work out the perimeter. And as we know, the perimeter is the sum of all the sides, so it's 4 times A, or 4 times 5, which is equal to 20 centimetres. So we have the side length and the perimeter for the first square. What about the second square? Well, again, if we use A for the length and the width, because they're both equal in a square, we have the area is equal to A times A, or A squared. And we know the area is 121 kilometres squared, so A squared is equal to 121. Well, if we carry on writing out the numbers on the right to find out which number times itself is equal to 121, we get down to 11. So 11 times 11 is 121, which means that A is 11. But we'll go through the more robust method, which is to square root both sides. And so the square root of 121 is 11, if you type that in your calculator. And the square root and the squared of A cancel each other out, so we just get A. So A is equal to 11 kilometres. And all the sides are of equal length in a square, so now we can work out the perimeter, which is the sum of all the sides, so 4 times A, so 4 times 11, so the perimeter is 44 kilometres. But what happens when you have a rectangle and you have the length but not the width, and you have the perimeter but you don't have the area? Can we work out the width and the area from this information? Well, yes, we can. If we call this side A, and then the opposite side is also A because they're the same length, and then we'll call this side B, and this side opposite is also B because they're the same length, then the perimeter is A plus B plus A plus B, or 2 times A plus B. Well, we know the perimeter is 64.8, so we have 64.8 is equal to 2 times A plus B, but we also know A is 19, so we have 64.8 is equal to 2 times 19 plus B. Now if we times the bracket out, we have 2 times 19, which is 38, and 2 times B, which is 2B, so we now have 64.8 is equal to 38 plus 2B. Then if we subtract 38 from both sides, we get 64.8 minus 38 is 2b. So 2b is equal to 26.8. So b is 26.8 divided by 2. So b is 13.4 kilometres. And now we can work out the area, because we know that the area is length times width, or in this case A times B. So it's 19 times 13.4, which gives us 254.6 kilometres squared. And finally, if we have this rectangle here where we know the length and the perimeter, can you work out the width and the area? Pause the video here if you need more time. Well, the perimeter, 59.4, is equal to 2 times the length, which is 23.5, plus the width, which we've labelled B. So then we times the bracket out. So we have 59.4 is equal to 47, which is 2 times 23.5, plus 2b. And if we subtract 47 from both sides, we get 12.4 is equal to 2b. So b is equal to 12.4 divided by 2. So b is 6.2 meters. And now we can work out the area, because the area is length times width, or 23.5 times b. So it's equal to 23.5 times 6.2. So we get 145.7 meters squared. So that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. I hope it's helping you become a pro at the area of rectangles. Please smash that like button and subscribe so I can continue to make these videos for you. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye for now.